Balotelli, Aguero!
Brought to you by Modelo.
And Gerrard!
We live.
You know how it is.
Armchair Analysts. We're back again, and it's a beautiful week, a very beautiful week
For you, innit?
because MMA is heating up again. It's been a long time since we've actually had
And
a UFC event.
Yeah.
There's been other ones. There's been ONE FC, there's been Bellator, but being quite honest, I couldn't actually care less about them.
Exactly. I don't care. I don't care about anything else really apart from the UFC. Like you see Chael Sonnen fighting Fedor. You saw what's his name? Rampage versus. Oh my goodness.
Well, we had Rampage v Fedor the other day.
Oh, was it? How he won?
Fedor, but it was terrible. It was Rampage looked like a fat old man.
Literally him against Vanderlei was just. It was hard to watch. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what?
I was like, why? They fought 3 times.
Yeah.
Obviously, Jackson was gonna win because he's a lot younger than Vanderlei.
Geared up at that point as well.
Yeah, and a lot more in shape compared. Vanderlei looked like he's been enjoying himself in Brazil, drinking. I don't know what beer they have there, but literally, I don't think he had any water.
Nah, that guy was juiced up, pissed up, and angry.
Yeah.
That guy had the most intense nickname ever. The Axe Murderer.
Yeah.
That's not even a good nickname. That's like something when you're 5 years old, you call yourself Mr. Super Strong or something like that.
Yeah.
Like these Brazilians cannot make nicknames. They're all trash.
No, actually, the Axe Murderer is nice though.
I don't know. I mean, it's half like.
I like it.
Like half you go, okay, this guy's a psychopath.
He is.
The other side you go, what kind of shit nickname is that?
That's the thing. He is. Oh, malfunction.
I think technical difficulties. But none of that matters because there's a big name returning Sunday for us because we live in England and UFC don't give a toss about British fans. But there's a certain individual that some people might have heard of in the UFC.
I haven't. Don't know what you're talking about, mate.
Arguably the biggest name in combat sport and the biggest name in UFC history. The notorious one, Conor McGregor, makes his return January 18th.
Against
Cowboy.
Cowboy Cerrone.
Now for me, I think it's been a long time coming, although I didn't actually expect him to actually fight again after Habib. But at the same time, a competitor like him cannot go out on an L. I think
he could ruin his career against Cowboy though.
He could, but I think he wouldn't have taken the Cowboy fight unless he was pretty confident, and UFC wouldn't have given it to him either. This was pretty confident he could beat him. He calculated his
That's
moves.
it though. Don't go any further than Cowboy.
No,
I think fight Cowboy and then don't fight Masvidal.
I think he will fight Masvidal.
I think he would want to for the money because obviously that's a big fight.
That's a massive fight.
But
you never
would
know.
he really want that? No. You say the way Masvidal
dealt with Diaz.
destroyed Diaz. Like Diaz had no chance in that fight. Like from the get go.
No,
he had a couple punches that landed, but he couldn't even take him down.
No, he couldn't. But I think Masvidal v Conor is a different type of fight because although Masvidal might be a better fighter in terms of all-round fighting skill.
And you gotta say striking, innit?
Well, striking, Conor's definitely superior to that. Both guys have one has a right hand that can kill a man, and one has a left hand that can kill a man. But it's the case of Masvidal's actually a smaller fighter than Diaz in terms of reach and height-wise, so that's actually a little bit more in Conor's favour. Masvidal's only 5'11". Obviously, he's a bit denser and he's clearly a bit more muscular than Diaz. But the cardio thing won't be an issue for Conor because neither of them really have that good a cardio. It'll be like a 3-round war, and it probably wouldn't go past that. But I do think for that fight, if Conor makes it through Cowboy, because it's still an if.
Yeah.
It is a winnable fight for Conor if it's the Conor that fought Alvarez, the Conor that fought Aldo, the Conor that fought Nate in the second fight.
Yeah.
But who knows? Because if he doesn't get past Cowboy this weekend, he's done.
Yeah.
And that's not by choice either. Like he's finished. You cannot lose twice in a row, not fight for another 2 years, and expect to come back and people care.
He's just getting older. He's not getting any better. He's reached his peak, I think.
I don't know.
How old is he?
32 now, 31, 32.
Yeah, that's when he starts slowing down a little bit. But then he becomes smarter from experience. But then he hasn't fought in a while. So
Well, according to Dominic Cruz, he was with him at the PI a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I saw
and
a
he
picture
said
of
that
him.
Connor's got some new stuff in his arsenal that's looking good. I think Conor knows that this is where everything's stacked against him if he loses this fight.
Yeah.
I think he knows he'll win this because he knows there's a lot of money coming in as well if he wins this fight.
Yeah.
Apparently he's set to make 80 million from this fight this weekend.
Really?
He's
And
getting
Donald's probably gonna make like $1 million if that.
more or less.
Where is it?
Vegas.
Vegas.
Cowboy set to make 2 million just for turning up, which is more than he's ever made. So
Right.
that's he'll probably retire regardless of this fight.
Yeah.
If he wins, he'll go for a title shot.
He has to win it. Last
But-
chance.
If he loses, he'll retire.
Which title? Which division though?
It would have to be 170 because they're fighting at 170.
Yeah, but Masvidal's taking on Usman.
He wouldn't beat Usman either. I don't know.
Masvidal's not gonna beat Usman.
I don't know. Depends on
We'll talk
that.
about
All
that
depends
after,
on
but-
if it comes.
Yeah.
But I think Masvidal Usman doesn't happen if Conor beats Cowboy. Because it's going to go straight to Conor versus Masvidal. Because Masvidal doesn't care about the title.
Yeah.
You get a
He cares about
title.
his legacy.
You
yeah.
get a title that you hold for say 3 years and make, I don't know, maybe make $1 million accumulated over those 3 years. Or you fight Conor on one fight and make potentially 10, 12 million. Potentially.
No, he's gonna want more than that.
He'll get what they give him because he's still not a big enough name in comparison to Conor.
Well, he at the moment he's one of the biggest names. In the
Oh
sport.
yeah, no, he'll definitely take home life-changing money for him, his family, and his family's family. But that's soon to come. I think everything we've heard from Conor so far, it's been the things we want to hear. That he's back, the fire's there. The funny quote there, he said that he was drunk nearly every day leading up to the Khabib fight, and he did look like a bit of a pisshead going up to that fight. He definitely didn't take it as seriously as he should have.
No, he knew that it can't be Khabib.
I don't know.
He does.
I rewatched the
Khabib-
fight the other day, and it wasn't as one-sided as I first remembered it. He landed some good shots,
Yeah,
but again,
he had no chance. I think deep down, I think he knew he had no chance against
like,
Khabib.
styles make fights, and unlike Chad Mendes, this was seriously the worst fight you could possibly take, especially after taking 2 years break. Maybe if you had fought Khabib straight after obliterating Alvarez, you never know.
He had the momentum, but
Because he had the momentum. I mean, he was on.
I mean, Khabib's open to fight Conor again, but then
Apparently, he doesn't want it. Well, he says he doesn't want it, but who's going to say no to
Yeah,
making another
I mean-
20, 30 mil?
yes, Khabib would want to fight him in my opinion, because he knows that that's all he needs to. That's all he needs to do for Conor, and it doesn't seem like Conor's been training wrestling at all.
Oh.
Like you see all of his pictures and stuff, it's all striking and
Yeah,
stuff. So,
no.
I mean, I'm not saying that he doesn't train it at all, but it's not his main focus.
Oh,
Especially
no.
against Cowboy Cerrone, he's not gonna take down Conor.
Yeah, well, part of me was thinking the other day, looking back at some of his fights, how easily he's managed to take people down and submit them. Is he going to go one of two ways? Is he going to be the entertainer?
Cowboy Cerrone.
Yeah, is he going to be the entertainer and make it entertaining for the crowd, stand up, scrap?
Yeah.
Or is he going to go, fuck it, I'm going to embarrass Conor and try and take him down and submit him early?
Yeah, he's got good flips and good trips.
Yeah, he's got good trips and his jiu-jitsu is definitely
Yeah,
superior to
superior,
Conor's, but
yeah.
that's because he prances around with fucking Dylan Dennis.
Yeah.
If you're a top practitioner, don't prance around with Dylan Dennis. I'm not, obviously, I have no authority. He could kill me. He could kill the both of us if he wanted to. But he is a second tier jiu-jitsu practitioner. There's so many better practitioners that Conor could have in his camp teaching him and training him. Dylan doesn't get paid by Conor. Because he's just a training partner. He's not a coach. So he doesn't actually make any money from Conor's own pocket. But he makes money from the clout that he gets from
Yeah.
basically cupping Conor's balls every week.
Yeah.
But if he wants to improve that part of his game, although he probably doesn't really care now,
Yeah.
employing someone that GSP employs from the Danaher Death Squad, the Gordon Ryans, the Gary Tollins, the Craig Jones, they're the people you want because they're top of the game, trained killers, bigger than him as well. But
That's like thingy. Like Khabib. He trains with what's his name? DC, and he takes DC down.
Oh yeah, DC said he gets an arse whipping.
That's
but
what I
apparently Khabib's saying now that Islam Makhachev is giving him an arse whipping. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing.
That's the thing. I think Russia's the future in that of MMA.
They're all born
They're
to
just
fight.
literally, yeah.
They wrestle bears and kill wolves with their bare hands in the winter, and just fucking fight wars in the summer.
But yeah, let's talk about Conor and Cowboy. How do you think it's gonna turn out? What's your prediction?
But at the moment, I won't change my mind. I do believe Conor wins this fight. I think it's a very comfy fight for him. Like he said years ago, Cowboy is too stiff, too slow. He can't take body shots, and he's not got a chin anymore.
Yeah, of course, that comes with age.
Yeah, and I'm not discounting Cowboy. He's a top level fighter. He has always been
top 5.
Where he holds every record in UFC.
Yeah.
But
most fights, all that stuff.
I think Conor's going to just work the body early. I think it's going to be a first round stoppage. He's going to work the body early, probably open up with some leg kicks, because there is still a tiny bit of. He's got the reach advantage, I think, but obviously, you want to nullify Cowboy's
client.
And I think this fight, he'll open up with a few leg kicks, work the body, and towards the latter stages of the first round, stops TKOs Cerrone. I don't think it goes past 2 rounds. I think Conor will stop him early. Yeah. There's Cerrone might try the long game and try and drag him down to the 3rd, 4th round maybe, but I can't see it happening.
Cerrone is not that type of fighter. He's either gonna go in there to bang, or just not turn up.
Yeah, and we see when he fights the top level fighters, because Conor is still a top level fighter.
Yeah, he does.
Cerrone struggles.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah.
I mean,
I think he crumbles under big lights.
Yeah, I think this is the biggest lights you can ever be under against Conor.
I think it's a good way to end his career though. Maybe he's a bit more motivated only because of that.
He's getting the payday.
Because of the fact that it's possibly his last fight.
Yeah, he's getting that payday that he's deserved for his entire career. But part of me also thinks that if he does win this fight, he should fight on once more and fight Jorge, because Cerrone owns the BMF ranch, and imagine if he wins the BMF title and takes it back to
He is a bad motherfucker.
He's the baddest motherfucker in that game.
Yeah.
That guy will fight anyone at any time. Yeah. And he'd go trying dirt biking, jet skiing, and almost killing himself diving.
Yeah. Have you seen the thingy, looking for a fight when they bumped into
Cerrone? Yeah, he's just there.
Yeah.
He's just there, living life. He's got Budweiser sponsorships.
Yeah.
Man, he's like
with a bunch of girls and like living the dream,
innit? Wait, how do you think this fight goes down now?
I don't know if it's gonna be a stoppage, but I wouldn't say Cerrone's gonna beat Conor, but I have a feeling that he could beat Conor. But like I said, I think Conor's gonna win, but I like Cerrone from the beginning. I just like his style, the fact that he always come in for entertainment purposes. Yeah. There's no one can ever say that Cerrone ever put up a shit fight.
I don't know.
He's all he can go. You can literally watch all of his fights from 0 to 1. I mean 0 to however many fights he's had, and you would always be entertained.
Oh yeah, he's definitely.
And he he's got finishing as well. So he's got that skills. But I don't know. It's a hard prediction because like you said, Conor's been off for 2 years. Yeah. Over 2 years.
But I think as well.
But then again, Conor doesn't. Conor is not that type of fighter who would have ring rust, because he loves the lights. He loves that attention. He embraces it anywhere he goes.
Yeah.
Even when he was getting arrested, he talking right in front of outside the New York.
Court or wherever he was. Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, he loves it. So he's not gonna panic. But I just have a feeling that Cerrone's gonna win. But that's just me.
I can't say.
I voted it on your Instagram.
Yeah,
as well.
I saw that, you bastard.
So I'd say
round. Anyone that voted for
and to add on as well, simply because of the fact that when the last fight Conor had at 170, he then we all know what happened.
Well, he won the second fight.
Yeah, he got gassed. No, it's just if it was at 155, Conor all the way.
Starch him.
But only because 15 pounds is a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Especially in a physical activity like that, you're always on your toes, you're always moving, and you're always,
You would assume that he had this in his mind for a long time, so he'd be conditioning himself. We know he's a sprint fighter. He's not a long. His style's too explosive. Yeah. But that's why I think it favours him as well, because Cowboy struggles when people come on him early.
Yeah.
If you come at him from minute 1, he doesn't get going.
Yeah.
I think he's going to work it. I think it's going to be a similar finish to a Chad Mendes. He's going to land a few combinations to the body, probably a few body kicks, march him up against the fence. Left's going to land and Cowboy's going to crumble. The only fear I have is Conor just getting sloppy and getting hit with a head kick and getting starched. That's like the only fear I have, because that's like the worst ending for a career. But I do believe Conor wins this. There's too much on the line, and he always steps up when everything's stacked against him.
Yeah.
And he loves that as well. He knows when he has to step up, he steps up. And that's what I hope to see, that if he wins this, we see the original Conor. Obviously, to a point, he can't be, because when you're going to sleep in silk sheets in a mansion somewhere with everything you could ever want, it's very hard to get going again and fight some killers. But we'll talk more about this.
Yeah, this is just part one.
Part one. This is the preview. We'll talk in depth on Thursday, where you might even see our pretty faces.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're lucky. We charge extra.
Make sure to hit that subscribe button.
Like
this video.
Like this video, because otherwise you might not see our faces. Alright, that's it for us today. Just a quick one telling you what to look forward to on Thursday.
Yep.
It's my guy Tom Dela Cruz.
You know how it is.
Social medias are going to be down there. Thank you for listening. We out.